Hi, and welcome to the Improvables of the Desert. We're an improv troupe from Palm Springs, California. Just like any good improv troupe, everything is made up, nothing is scripted, and here is the way it happened. Well, I filled up your gas tank and I washed your windshields and I guess I need to collect the money from you.
Well, thank you so much. I'm just on my way with my mobile dog grooming truck. I sure appreciate it. Here you go. Thank you. I'm
Thanks,
you're
Eileen.
you.
Uh, it's always good to see you. I I wish you'd stop by a little bit more often.
Well, I think I will because this is a real gas guzzler.
I know.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know.
yeah. So
Yeah.
there you go. Well, thank you so much. I'll be seeing you real soon.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I sure hope so.
And tell, I was going to say, tell
I,
your
I,
your mama, I said, hey, and and thank her for that pumpkin pie she made last week. It was delicious. I still have her container. I'll get it back to her.
oh, well, sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, she always tries to make them and pass them out. And, that church, that the church social is always a good money maker for
Oh
everybody.
yeah, well, yeah,
Okay.
and
Well,
yeah, yeah, and I've been washing everybody's pets, at the church, raising more money for the church.
I've been thinking about getting a dog.
Oh, do you have any kind of dog in mind?
One that needs to be bathed a lot. I, I,
Oh, that's a good then you know what? Get yourself a nice little furry dog and I'll be happy to clip it and I
yeah.
just want to tell you you have really kind eyes. I know that's random, but I just wanted to say that to you.
Thanks, Eileen. I sure do appreciate it.
Welcome.
And if you come across any dogs that need a good home, let me know.
I bet you'd be a great papa. So I'll keep an eye out on it and I know a lot of people.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Hi, Eileen. I brought Tiny with me. He's really dirty. For a
Oh.
mastiff, he's a stinky poo.
Oh
So
yeah, he
I'm
sure
bringing him in
is.
here anyway.
Oh.
I hope you can fit him in, literally.
He's a big one, all right. Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
be
Well,
fine.
I took him fishing, and god dang, didn't he just roll in all the dead fish? So
Oh, that's how dogs are. They
yeah,
lo- they love to do things like that. Hi
yeah.
there. Oh,
I want to ask you something.
sure.
We were out there on the dock, and I came across a whole bunch of wrapped little packages with white stuff in it. And I put it back in my fishing boat, but I'm just not quite sure what that is. Do you know anything about that?
Well, did it have any identification on it or anything?
Mm-mm. No, no, it's just
Hmm.
a bunch of them all wrapped up. And I don't know. I thought I'd go talk to the sheriff, that fancy sheriff lady we got.
Yeah.
But, she's a little snippety. But I think I'll go find out.
It could be just all rolled up sugar inside packets,
Well,
which is real good for coffee.
I don't know. I've been watching Narcos on Netflix and I'm kind of suspicious. But anyway,
Oh.
I'm going to go.
Yeah,
Mama, I
yeah.
know. I know you don't like it when I come down to the police station and all, but I just wanted to tell you I saw Miss Eileen and she said she's going to bring your pie
Oh, good,
Tupperware.
good. That's
And,
that's good. I I looked in the pantry and I be needing some more sugar. I done run out of my sugar because I've been making so many pies. Um, I I wonder where in this town because I cleaned out the grocery shelves. I did.
well, I bet it's awful hard for you having to bake so many pies and do all the sheriffing and
I'm a woman of community service.
I'm so happy to be your son. That's one thing. I'll just let you know right now.
Hey,
Well,
Lurleen.
I brought you back your pie container. Thank you so much.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Here, let me take it from you.
Yeah,
Okay.
oh, yeah. So, I want to ask you a question before
Yeah.
I had Jimmy Bob stop by, and he told me that he found these little white packets all wrapped
Oh,
up.
really? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now I told him I thought it was probably sugar.
Oh, goody. I could use me some good sugar.
No, but I'm telling you, I know exactly what it is. And I want to tell you that
Yeah.
that extra boost that I've been tasting in your pies,
Yeah.
I was thinking that maybe it was like a caffeine or coffee or something.
Well, sugar do that to you, girl, and I use
Yeah,
plenty
up and then
American
the
sugar.
downs. But I have to tell you, I think there's something else. Those little sugar packets I think it might be cocaine.
Oh, well, nothing wrong with that. I mean, plenty people like cocoa. Plenty people like it. Hot chocolate at night and chocolate cake and German chocolate cake.
No,
Ain't nothing wrong with little coke.
I'm talking about the.
Hi, Sheriff Barbara.
Ah,
I don't know. Hi, Eileen. Eileen, hey. Good to see you. I got some stuff here I wanted you to check out.
well, sure.
I'm
But,
gonna,
you
I'm gonna.
kind of got to bring it to me because, I can't get out of this chair here.
Well, I understand that, but you run the town just fine from your
All right.
from your perch right there,
Here,
Sheriff
I'll wheel
Barbara.
myself out to the back of your truck. Here, let me go.
Okay. All right.
Let me go.
Let me open the door
Okay.
for you. All right.
All right.
Look in the back of my truck. It's just all these little packages, and
Oh,
I'm not quite sure. They seem to have floated downriver. So,
well, you came to the right place.
oh
We'll
yeah.
have to confiscate them and
Oh,
make
all
them
right.
into government property.
Okay.
Okay? And I'm
Sure.
glad I got the two of you here because I need here, Lurleen, I need a witness signature on the evidence packet that it has not been tampered with. Okay?
Well, if you'd like, I'd be very more than happy to keep it at my house.
No, that's all right. The proper place is in the vault here in City
Sheriff,
Hall.
it had a small tampering. I did poke into one of them
Well,
because
yeah,
I
you got to
wasn't,
see what you got. Yeah.
yeah, and I didn't know what the hell it was. So I thought better to turn it into you.
Well, you're a very good citizen there. Yes, you are.
Yeah, sure. All right then. Here, I'll load it up to your office and then you figure out what the hell to do with it, okay?
Hi, Jojo.
I miss Eileen.
So it turns out that Jimmy Bob brought some white powder in these little wrapped paper that kind of floated up river, and he brought it to your mama's, and she has it in her safe in the vault. And well,
Yeah.
I know what it is. It's actually it's
It's
really
like sweet and low, isn't it?
that's exactly what it's like. And I was thinking that that I can actually make dog products for the dogs. And I was thinking it would be nice if I could get some of that from your mama. But
Oh, sure. Let me get her on the phone. I'll talk to her
oh
right
no,
now
no,
and
no, no! I've already asked her because I was willing to take it and keep it at my home, but she wasn't real thrilled with that. So I was thinking maybe you could just take a few for me and just so that I can help the poor little innocent dogs that need a little bit of a boost, just to make them a
Oh,
little bit more happy.
that is so beautiful. You are just such a giver. I think all the dogs in the whole county are just so lucky to have you around.
Yeah, well, they're just happy as can be, and I love them so. So, yeah.
Well, son, we've had quite the turn of events here. Yes, indeed. I got me my sugar for my pie making. That's for
Oh,
sure.
that's good, Mama. I'm happy about that because we need more pies because the big church bazaar is coming.
And now I need to warn you. I see that Miss Lurleen has got her eye on you. And I know that woman. I remember her
She
when
does.
I do. I do. Before I became sheriff, when I had her in my third grade classroom, and she's always trying experiments on animals. Not the best judge of character, if you know what I mean.
I don't know, Mama. She's kind of pretty.
She is that.
She seems to be real good to the animals. She was talking about she wanted to make some dog cookies, and she was asking
Uh,
about the sugar that you'd gotten.
no. And now let me ask you a question there, my son.
Yeah.
Do dogs, for the most part, need more energy? Or do they have enough energy on their own?
Well, old Blue, he used to sit out on the front porch, and that's all he ever did. But
That's right.
he just sat there and slept, and then he'd get up and he'd go out and sniff to the mailbox, and then he'd come back and he'd sleep. So,
That's well, when you got a setter and when you got a pointer, that's what happens. They just sat around and then they point to their dreams.
Hey, Jimmy Joe.
Hi.
So here's the thing. I know that you gave all those packets of the white powder to Miss Sheriff in town.
Uh-huh.
I got to tell you, I think that that's actually bath oil, and you put it in your bath, and it just helps you to feel all tingly all over.
Oh.
And I was thinking that that would be a good idea for me to have some of that white powder, so I could put it in the bath for the dogs, so they could you just feel good and feel alive and awake. And I was
Oh.
wondering if maybe you could go and ask her just to get a few packets back, as
Well,
a
you know,
finder's fee.
I kind of held one back, and
You did.
my little woman was kind of happy when she saw it. So I thought I'd just keep one because, man, she just cleaned the house twice. I can't believe it. Now she's
Yeah,
outside working on the barn.
yeah, yeah.
Beats all
Yeah.
hell.
Well, I was wondering maybe you just can get a little bit more from the sheriff, because
Oh,
I mean, just yeah,
well,
as a finder's fee.
well, I'll keep that in mind. I just, the sheriff's, she's got her safe and everything. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I don't know. But, it's so sweet what you do for the dogs.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
But
Well, I love them dogs.
yeah,
Um,
I know you do.
but I'm just telling you, I need
You
them to
got a
take a
little nose
bath.
running there? Your
No,
nose is
I'm
running.
yeah, I got allergies. Believe it or not, I'm
Oh,
allergic to dogs.
well, go figure. Dad.
Yeah, go figure.
hey, Mama,
Yeah,
I think it's awful funny, but I was pumping gas over at the gas station like I do, because that's my job. And
that's
I was
right.
wiping the windshield, and Freddie Fillmore, he come in, he was sitting in his seat, and he started talking to me, and he was asking me about a business he'd been opening up. And he said that he had been doing real well, but that he had somehow he had lost his last shipment. And he was real upset about it, Mama. He looked real scared about it. He said he owed
Oh,
some money
goodness.
to some people down in the city, and he was just awful frightened about it.
Oh my. My.
Well,
And that man, he's pretty scary to begin with, huh? Huh?
well,
Did
he
he?
is kind of scary, and he kept talking about. He talked about like some people in town that were his customers and that they was going to be awful disappointed. And it was, I don't know, it sounded a little bit odd, but then he was asking me if I'd seen any of the little white packages. And of course I didn't tell him
Oh,
because I thought I'd better talk to you because you're the sheriff and you're smart and you'd know what was going
oh,
on.
oh, doggy, I think you done uncovered a whole plot and a whole scheme. Well, it's kind of too late now because I used up all those packets, and I got this inspiration. I figured I would just like make dog cookies because why shouldn't dogs be happy too? So what do you think about this plan? We make sure that, who was that guy you talked about? Freddie?
Freddie Fillmore, you
Yeah,
know,
Freddie Fillmore.
he lives
I
on
think
he lives down at the end of town.
I happen to know by good authority, that is his wife, that he is quite sweet on German chocolate cake. So I really loaded this one with lots and lots of that good sugar. And if you take this cake over to him and deliver it to him, then I think that our problems will be solved, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Well, I just have to tell you, I just had dinner over at Freddie's house, and bless their heart, the wife that she just invited me over for dinner, and we just had dessert, and it was the most amazing cake that your mother ever made. Your mama, I'm telling you, is the best cook that I've ever seen, and I'm saying that I could not stop eating that cake. Next thing I know, I was cleaning their house. I mean, not I wasn't just cleaning their house. I'm saying I raked the backyard, and I watered the lawn, and we went swimming, and I cleaned up after all the dogs, and I could not stop. I mean, I have not been able to
Good.
stop for like 3 days.
Was that the German chocolate cake that
Oh,
my mama
yes, it
made?
was. It was the German chocolate cake. And I'm telling you, I just kept eating and eating that cake. And I was just like, I wasn't even hungry. I mean, I did
Miss
not feel like it.
Miss Eileen, you know that chocolate is a stimulant, don't
Well,
you?
I do certainly do. And I'm telling you, there was some stimulant in this. I'm saying so much. I couldn't stop. I just kept going and going and
Sheriff, Sheriff, Freddie just came in here and ripped my house apart and scared the hell out of my wife looking for something. I don't
Oh,
understand what's going on around in this town.
was he moving like real fast and talking like lots of nonsense?
Exactly, like he was a super speedy person. He tore my house apart looking for something. My
Oh,
wife just ran out the back crying.
oh dear, I'm afraid my plan failed. See, I knew what you had there. And I figured if I gave Freddie Fillmore a whole boatload of it, he'd done up and have himself a heart attack. But that ain't happened yet. Not no way, no how, no not
It
nowhere.
still might happen, Sheriff. He was breathing
Which
hard and full red
tell me
and
which way
talking
was he?
red
Tell me
and
which way
talking.
was he?
Oh, I need to tell you something. I need to say that I ate that chocolate cake over at Freddie's house, and I'm just saying that I have not stopped. It's just too much. Look, all right, I'll be honest with you. Like to take a little sniff once in a while. I'm not going to lie to you. Do not give it to the dogs, because the dogs, they'll die right there on the spot. You do not want to do anything with the dogs. But these people, you put it in the cake, Miss Sheriff. I'm just telling you right now that I had some of that cake, and I cannot stop. I have not stopped for 3 days. I'm telling you.
Well,
Holy
let
shit.
me give you a paint bucket and a brush, and you can go paint the front of the city hall. We've been wanting to do that.
My heart is speeding so fast, I might have to go and, wait, you want me to paint?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
okay, I'll do that. I'll paint. I'm
Yeah.
very happy to paint. I'll
Here,
paint.
take that
Well,
paint
yeah,
bucket.
very good.
Bucket,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll
I
do
never
this.
saw Lurlene's move so fast.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
I got some news.
Yeah.
It's about Freddie Fillmore.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
His widow came into the gas station. Apparently, he owed some money to a guy over in Hiram City.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think Freddie's going to be back.
You think they got him? They did him in? Oh,
Yeah.
criminy.
She said something about that they were talking about some kind of cement slippers or something, and she
Oh,
called her.
yeah, them people from Chicago. Yep.
Well,
Uh-oh.
I just wanted to let you know that that they're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff because she's gonna leave town too. So there's gonna be a whole lot of extra stuff for the big church bazaar.
For the bazaar?
Oh,
the
good.
bazaar.
Well, maybe we can have a preview ourselves first.
Yeah.
I have painted half the town. It's beautiful. It's all a nice kind of an off-white color, kind of
Well,
a
it's kind of
beige.
pink,
Yeah.
Lurleen.
I'm saying I'm feeling much better. I got all that out, all that energy out. Well, hi, JoJo. And
Hey, Miss Eileen.
and I think I'm done. I think I'm done with any white powder and cakes and pies, and I'm just going to do my doggy business. And JoJo, in front of all of you, Miss Sheriff, I'd
Mm.
like to go out with your son. I know that I'm a few years older than him, not that many.
You? My God.
No, I'd like to go out on an official date with your son, if you don't mind.
That'd be great, Miss Eileen. And
Well, he deserves a little love, don't we all?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do too, Sheriff. I think we can work something out.
Oh,
And-
you don't want this old lady.
I
And
just
you're-
found out that Freddie Fillmore had some kind of doodle, and his wife said that she was going to give him up. So
You
now-
need
There
to
you
see what
go.
happened to did Freddie Fillmore, because he ate the whole rest of the cake. I know that. And then as I was leaving his house, I saw some big burly guys coming over there, and they did not look nice.
yeah,
I think they finished him off.
his wife said something about buying the farm, but I don't know. I don't think it was a farm around here.
Oh,
Did she say anything about kicking the bucket? You know, my son, he's good looking, but he ain't too sharp a pencil.
You know what? He's got a good heart, and you know what? You take that doodle doggy, and you'll be a good papa to your doodle doggy, and I'll even give your doggy washes for free.
Well, there
You
you go.
will?
Dang, that's a deal.
Jim Bob, should we go upriver and see if we can find any more little packets? And
Well, I think we should do some exploring.
Yeah, some.
I'm up for a belly rub.
I'll give
How
you a
about
belly
you, Miss
rub.
Eileen?
Oh yeah, I know how to give good belly
Well,
rubs.
we'll just leave the young'uns and we'll go upstream and see what we can find.
Oh,
Yeah.
you
like this little
lovers.
toy? We're gonna go play fetch here. Woo, woo, woo.
And they lived happily ever
Ever
after.
after.